So, the lesson you're watching tonight is on perimeter and area. Perimeter is the distance around an object. You measure all four sides and then add them together. That would be like if you were making a fence or you wanted to put something around an area. So 6, 6, 6, and 6, the measure around. The area is the measurement of the inside of an object. So if I needed to, let's say, put carpet in a bedroom, and this was my bedroom, and I needed to know how much space was in here on the inside, that would be the area. And that you do length times width. So in that instance, that would be 6 times 6. So let's quickly do area and perimeter for all of these shapes. If I want to measure the perimeter of this shape right here, I'm going to measure the outside. On a square, every side measures the same length. So I would be doing 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And I would get 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, I would get 24. I could also do 6 times 4 in this case because they're all the same size, and my answer still is 24 for a perimeter. To do area, again, I'm going to do length times width, so 6 times 6, 6 times 6, and I'm going to get 36. So my area is 36 feet. If I do this smaller square over here, again, I have 4 feet on each side. So I would do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which would equal 16. Or I could also do 4 times 4 for each of the sides. I would still come up with 16. So my perimeter, when I measure around, is 16 feet. And if I do area, this particular measurement is length is 4, width is 4, so I do 4 times 4. And in this case, which sometimes does happen, my area is the same as my perimeter. But you could see, as this example shows, it is not. To do this perimeter, I have 2 different measurements because it's not an exact square. So I have to do 5 plus 5 because I have 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. And I also have to do each side, so 4 plus 4. I'm going to do 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 4 more is 18. My perimeter is 18. Now to do my area, I multiply again, length times width. So 5 times 4, and I'm going to get 20. Is that what you got for area? Let's do a couple more examples. This particular slide, we're going to be doing perimeter. So adding all 4 sides. Here you can see I've already started. 12 plus 2 plus 12 plus 2. My perimeter is 28. This shape is a little bit different. Just so that you're aware, this is worth 1, this is worth 1, this is worth 1, this is worth 1, and this is worth 1. So I have to measure all those sides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measurements of 1, and that's where I got this first 5. Then I add my second 5 on the bottom, my 3 across this side, and my 3 across the top. So my perimeter for this shape is 16. If we take a look at this shape, my triangle, I add all the sides. I add 7 plus 7 plus 9. I come up with 14 plus 9 gives me 23. So my perimeter for the triangle is 23. Now my last shape here is a hexagon. Each side measures the same, so I have 3 feet on each side. So 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet. I could easily do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or I could also do 3 times 6, and I would come up with 18. Did you guys get 18 for that answer? Perimeter, add all the sides. Area, again, I'm going to multiply length times width. So in my square here, I have 5.5, which I could write with a decimal, 5.5 times 5.5. 5.5 times 5.5. My answer is 30.25. So that's the area, or the measurement of the inside of this square. This square, it's 9 feet by 6 feet, so 9 times 6. My answer is going to be 54 feet. Now this is a tricky one because it's not a square. The easiest way to do this is to cut your shape into 2 squares. So I will take and make 2 boxes. So if I measure this first section, it's no longer worth 5 feet. This box is worth 3 feet right here and 2.5 feet right here. So I'm going to take and multiply 3 times 2.5, and I'm going to get 7.5. So this space, which I'll show you right here, this particular space we just measured and did 3 times 2.5. That's now worth 7.5 feet. And now I'm going to take this section of the box, which is worth 2 feet by 2 feet. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 2, and I'm going to get 4. So this section, the yellow section, is worth 7.5. And this white portion of the shape is worth 4. Now I'm going to take both of those numbers, the 7.5, and I'm going to add it to the 4 because I need to know what each box worth adds up to. And 7.5 plus 4 is going to get me to 11.5. So 11.5 feet for this irregular shape. The last page, I've got some problems for the quiz. So stop the quiz, get your link to the assignment or link to the quiz. You don't have to log in anymore, so just put your name, make sure you put your math teacher, and here are the questions. You can come back and push record when you're ready, or not record, but watch when you're ready. So the perimeter for this shape is right here. The perimeter for this shape, and it looks like I have to scroll down a little bit, is right here. Question number 3, we're going to be looking at area. So think back to how you figure out area. And number 4 is the area of this shape. So go back, if I talked too quickly, re-watch, look it over, make sure you understand that area is adding all the measurements. Area is multiplying all the measurements. Good luck.